John Santucci from TC Palm. If you couldn't tell, we are live at Vero Beach High School, home of the third best team in Class 8A, at least right now. Vero Beach Fighting Indians. Vero Beach, make some noise. All right. We have with us, don't be thrown off by him not wearing a red shirt, Coach Jankowski, Grayson Long, defensive lineman, Nick Celidonio, and of course, Dennis Money Picks Jacob. He loves that so much. Guys, appreciate it. They played Dr. Crop on Friday, trying to stay undefeated, trying to stretch that regular season win streak to 46 games. Dennis, that's got to be some record, right?
If they win Friday, would tie. Well, let's get the mic here. A win Friday would tie the second longest regular season winning streak in more than 100 years of Florida football.
What is the record?
60 by Lakeland.
Okay, so they have a couple games to go. Let's start with Dennis. Why don't you kick it off this week? What questions you got for these guys?
Well, let me ask Coach Jankowski first. When you've got a streak that long, obviously coaches live in the moment because they've got a game to prepare for. They don't spend a lot of time looking back. But when you look at that streak, what do you think that says the most about your program?
Well, first and foremost, I'm very proud of the consistent play, week in and week out, and wherever the streak is at. I couldn't even tell you, but I'm proud that each and every week we go out there with a product that our fans can be proud of. Our guys work very hard, not just in season, but in the off season as well. And they're always a fun group to be around, and they go out and work very hard and have lofty goals each and every week.
Nick, the offense has really been sensational so far this season, 44 points a game. You've only had 9 incompletions in 2 games, 40 of 49, which is spectacular. Why is the offense clicking so well, you think?
I don't really know. We practiced really hard all summer, so that has something to do with it. But our game plan's been really good against these 2 teams. We've been making really efficient throws, and I don't know. We've just been playing really well.
You got to love the confidence of Nick Celidonio. Why are you guys so good? I don't know. It's Tuesday. I don't know. All right, Nick, let's get to know you a little bit better. We're gonna Gordo picked for you, so we're gonna ask you a list of your favorites. So I ask you what your favorite fill in the blank is, and you just give a quick answer that's clean. Okay.
Easy.
All right. Favorite food?
Cheeseburger.
All right. Why don't you hold that microphone up?
Cheeseburger.
Just cheese, or what else is on that?
I like a little bit of lettuce, some mayo, American cheese, and then ketchup.
All right, no mayo. You lost me there. All right, favorite athlete?
Carson Wentz.
D was hoping you were going to say him. Favorite video game?
Video game? Black Ops Modern Warfare 2.
Favorite class?
PE.
Favorite movie?
Avengers Infinity War.
Favorite team to play against?
Centennial.
Favorite wide receiver?
No comment.
Smart, very smart. Dennis, you got any more questions for Nick?
After winning so many consecutive regular season games, sometimes pressure gets to teams, but you guys don't seem to feel this kind of pressure. Why is that, you think?
Because we have the same mindset every game. We go out and we just try and win. We don't think about the record. We don't think about any of what anyone else says. We just go try and win.
Okay.
All right. Gordo, first, we got to get you both microphones. Why do we call you Gordo? Why is that? I mean, besides it being your Twitter handle.
Gordo just came from my friend Zay. He just gave it to me one day. He's like, I'm going to just start calling you Gordo. And I was like, all right. And I guess it just stuck, and I just morphed into Gordo.
Thank you, Isaiah Bird, for that. By the way, I think you're the first defensive tackle ever to be on the show, so thanks for that, making a little bit of history. All right, now you picked Would You Rather, so you know how the game is played. I give you a question, you pick which one you'd rather have, and then we make fun of you. All right, would you rather live in a place where it is always hot or always cold?
Always hot.
Would you rather only be able to jump everywhere or only be able to walk on your hands?
Jump.
Would you rather live a short life and be incredibly rich or have a super long life and be incredibly poor?
Incredibly rich.
I love it. Everybody laughs nervously because they're agreeing with you. They just don't want to say it. Would you rather be not able to text or not able to speak?
That's a hard one. Not hard? Not able to text, I guess.
What would you say?
Not able to text.
I think it's a generational thing. Would you rather live without air conditioning or live without the internet?
Live without internet. That's for sure.
Would you rather have a horse's tail or a unicorn horn?
Unicorn horn.
Would you rather have your grandmother's hair or your grandmother's first name?
First name.
What is your grandmother's first name?
Alice.
Okay, if you would have said Gordo, I would have laughed. Would you rather have unlimited respect or unlimited power? What do you
Respect.
pick, Thanos? Respect?
Respect.
Wow, okay. Talk to me about your defense. Why is your defense so good?
I think our defense, we have a lot of chemistry in our defense, which just helps us to play together. I guess we play more for each other every down of football. We take it one down at a time, and we talk to each other out there on the field, and our communication's well, and we just click, and that's what happens.
All right, Coach, I'm going to have you grab those. I was hoping to get it here, the turnover coat. Is the turnover coat here? Did anybody bring that? That's awesome, by the way. Coach, talk to me about the turnover coat. How did that come about?
Well, the turnover coat, I believe the cape was started by our defensive backs coach, Coach Rahal. They kind of left me out of the loop at that, and I believe during the Venice game, during our first turnover, whoever ended up with the ball in their hand ended up with the cape on, and it's turned into a little bit of a phenomenon ever since.
Have you had it yet?
I have not, but I will get it. Guaranteed.
All right, would you rather have the, is it a cape or is it a jacket?
It's a cape.
Okay, would you rather have the cape or would you rather have the turnover chain?
Cape.
Cape. All right, real quick, you guys have Dr. Crop this weekend. Coach, what's the #1 key for you?
I think to continue to progress. I mean, we've talked about this, off the air that, the key for us this season was to get better each and every time out. And, I feel like we're making natural progress, and we're going to need to do the same this week. Our guys have been up to the task so far, and I would expect the same this week.
All right, pass those down. Gordo, #1 key for your defense against Dr. Crop.
Our #1 key is to play lights out. I mean, I don't think there's much more to it than, play every down hard and just play as we've been playing and play better.
Nick, #1 key for the offense.
Positive yards on every play.
You're just a fountain of knowledge there. Dennis, you got any more questions for these guys?
Coach, what's the thing that Dr. Crop presents that maybe the other two teams that you played haven't?
Well, just in preparation so far this week, I mean, we talked to our players about, that they do some of the same things that our first three opponents have done, especially, on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. So I think schematically, we've seen a lot of what they bring to the table. Obviously, Dade County athleticism always brings a little extra to the table, but I think just as far as their scheme goes, I think we've seen what they do on both sides of the ball each and every week. So I feel like, we should have a pretty good plan in place.
All right, Money Picks, it is time. Vero Beach, Dr. Crop, who wins?
Well, Dr. Crop has scored 23 points in 2 games. Vero Beach hasn't allowed a point in its last 6 quarters, and Vero Beach is averaging 44 points a game. I really like the way Vero Beach has come out of the gates, and I think they continue to do it. I think they get a lot of big plays from this guy right here, and I think the defense gets another big win. I think they win this game 44-3.
44-3, Vero Beach. Can we pull this out right here? It's in an Iron Man-esque suit, or case. And then can we, Gordo, your first time with it? It's not the Stanley Cup. That is glitzy. All right, Avion Irving's going to show us what it. It's nice. Ric Flair would be so proud right now. There's something interesting that this thing comes in a harder case than any of the footballs or anything else. Back to our picks. That's brilliant, by the way. Something between Evel Knievel and Ric Flair, I think. Vero Beach Dr. Crop, they're going for their 46th straight regular season win. I think 46 is a good number. 46 for Vero Beach, 6 for Dr. Crop. Fighting Indians win again and keep the streak rolling. And that is it for us. Dennis, anything else? Nope. All right, that's it. See you on Friday.
See ya.